I'm back. Give me a second. My headphones all wired up. Alright, how much do you want the full story or do you want it quickly? Because it gets boring. That's it. Alright, so I'm sorry if I seem incoherent at some parts, but it first happened here. Let me check. We met. Hold on. Sorry about the wait. We first met May 23rd ish. So on May 23rd, it was simple. In the game, that game, there's a trade system where you can trade in the game money for stuff. Alright, thanks. But he was doing a simple bounty. I helped out. 2024. Hold on. There needs to be a faster way to scroll through all messages. May 2024. No, June 3rd. 2020. I'm sorry about all the dates. I'm just trying to get them out, June 3rd was the most, oldest message I got. The dates are everywhere. My watch changing dates. Oh yeah, we were just normal friends at first, pretty good friends. I helped him with his bounty. Then about an hour, 2 hours later, after he got back on, we started the 3D Empire. He wasn't on for a few days after that. The 3D Empire failed the same day he got on, and then nothing much happened. I met some of his friends, and then the incident, as I call it, happened. Where he left his friend group. Now that isn't much. He just left his toxic friend group. But they ended up finding him and causing him to attempt to, kill himself. They tried to make him kill himself, tried to threaten hacking him and, doing the job. But I don't think that ever happened. Could have recently, but yeah, so let's go forward. Alright, what do you need to type? No, I wasn't. I mean, I met his friend group, but I'm the one that convinced them to leave. I'm sorry if I worded it weirdly where it made it sound like that. Sorry if I did. Yeah, I made him leave because I could tell they weren't good, with some of the stuff he said. So nothing much happened except I started going on a trip to South Dakota and then up to Ohio. The South Dakota trip was for a bike thing that my mom does, and the other trip was for a new dog. But he didn't. I don't think he liked me being on all the time. So our friendship just started to crumble a little bit there. Now that I think about it. So then nothing happened till November 19th, 2024, at exactly right around 11 or 12. I met this guy, or had met him. He wasn't important till then. Named Dead. Now, Dead, I thought was just a good person, right? Yeah. Wait, no, after I was 12. How do you know that? Hmm. I'm just. Alright, I guess. Alright, so after about right around 1 or 2, no, about 12-ish, I had to get off, took a shower, and then I went down and I found one of his friends, Reggie. Apparently he wanted to kill himself, and he told me he didn't want to it was all a stunt later towards the end of our friendship. But let me think. So a few days of managing. You know what? I don't think H2O could hear us.